Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Tony. This is the 15-Minute Gamer, and today we're talking about SCP Pandemic. This is a new Kickstarter campaign that just came out of nowhere. Like, this game wasn't on my radar, and as a tactical shooter fan, I was very surprised about this. I think the trailer looks fantastic. The premise of this game looks good. It's on Kickstarter now. You can go and back it. So what we're going to do is the trailer is in the background. We're going to talk a little bit about it. Then we're going to look at the website. Then we're going to look at Kickstarter. And to let you know, I have backed this one, but the developers haven't in any way, shape or form contacted me or talked to me. So yeah, this is all my own opinions. So before we go into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, press the notification bell, of course smash the like button so we get lots of likes on these videos, and comment below and let me know what you think. So SCP Pandemic is a hardcore cooperative first-person tactical shooter with a high focus on immersive combat and semi-linear storytelling. Our level design efforts are a combination of large open spaces for PvE combat, in addition to focus points for linear objectives and horror sequences. Doesn't that sound amazing? I love the idea of that. So it is co-op, but apparently there is going to be bots in it as well, so you don't have to have friends, which is good, because I don't have any friends. I never play with anyone. So the SCP universe as well is something I hadn't really heard of, so I googled it. The SCP universe is a fictional reality that functions mostly the same as ours in many respects. The key difference is that the SCP universe includes inexplicable, fundamentally impossible or otherwise anomalous items that don't fit our current understanding of physics. If you Google SCP universe, it is a huge universe filled with loads of stuff that I'd never heard of. So if you're interested in lore and backstory, could be worth having a little look at that. This game is made by Frey Studios. It started as a mod for Squad, and I love Squad, such a good game. So it's then just went, right, okay, we're going to make a standalone game. And it just looks incredible. Right, trailer is over. Let's go and check out the website and the Kickstarter page. Right, so there are 3 different places you might want to check out. First up is Steam. You can wishlist it now, of course, and add it to your list so you don't forget about it. Says a little bit more here. So SCP Pandemic is a hardcore 8-player cooperative first-person tactical shooter. You're a rogue fire team going against the SCP Foundation and their attempt of global omnicide. You start at Area 12, the site where the Psi-Z program is being actualized. So I think that sums up quite nicely. Yeah, so get that wish listed, of course, and there's lots of information on here. The website contains probably a little bit less information, but you can subscribe to their newsletter. Of course, I will put all links in the description. The website's just afraid.gg. So yeah, I'll link that in there. And it also gives a link to their Kickstarter on here. So just click check it out and you can go straight on there. Lots of news, lots of screenshots, access to the Discord and stuff like that. Moving on to the Kickstarter, because that's why we're all here. So currently they've raised £8,806, or I think it's about, yeah, $12,000 with 210 backers with 23 days to go. It's only been on for a few days. What I do like about this one, and this makes me go, yes, I'll back it, is it's all or nothing. If it doesn't reach this goal, I don't lose any money. They don't get any money. One of the biggest scams I always see, as soon as a company says that it's flexible goal and they can take your money at any time, I go, yeah, you're not getting backed. So we've already heard about the story. We've got the video there. Moving that down, there's a lot of videos here from other YouTubers playing the game in more detail. There is a demo out there. This isn't just a game that they've went and put cinematic trailers out for, which are all fake. This is actual gameplay. You can play the demo. Well, we can't, but people can. So yeah, funding goal of US 80,000, which is the core funding goal, which will basically get your early access first look at the game with polished level design. Up to 105 for the next funding goal. There'll be a bit of an expansion, 135 player controlled expansion, 150 new PvE story, 175 new PvE story. I mean, they've got names for it as well, so you can tell that you're thinking about it already. So yeah, 235 is kind of their upper limit here, which is another story. And you can see here, it started private alpha in early 2020. We're currently in beta. Steam early access by 2021. And then full release in net 2023. So the story, that just gives you a little bit of information there. Let you read that. That's some more lore and stuff. Enemies. So you can see throughout the game, you will be positioned against a plethora of different enemies. I always love that word. Not enough people use it, do they? Use it in your day today. Use that word somewhere. Plethora. Including but not limited to horde enemies, large monsters, and completely unkillable threats. We want to emphasize heavily that this is not just a game about horde enemies. There will be incredibly diverse threats that you counter over time. So you've got this dude here. This weird, oh my, wow, that's a weird looking thing. That looks like something that'd be in Toy Story if Toy Story was a horror. So yeah, we got him, spider crabs. You ever seen one of them in real life? I can't think of what they're called, but like Japanese crabs or something. They're bloody massive. So yeah, current design, the environmental design is far from over. Overtime will become more alive and lived in. Addition, we hope to bring more interactivity to the gameplay. So far, you can shoot out more sites, destroy some items by firing a gun, and so on. So you got lots of little screenshots there. I'll be using one of these for thumbnail, of course. But yeah, you can see how it works. I mean, water effects already in there. The electricity panel. Turning things and hitting them. So yeah, the zombies are just placeholders at the moment. Should you tweet about container breaches? No. Oh, weapons. This is what everyone loves. Of course, everyone loves a good weapon. So you've got the Ace, the MP5, the UMP45, G18, M9 Beretta, and M243A3. Gun models look pretty goddamn good, I must admit, in here. If we can get anything like that. So that's the G18. Got the M24A3 shotgun and the UMP45, which I like the UMP45. Sound design. So there is music here. You can actually listen to that on their YouTube channel. So you can see the music. It's about a 7-minute video. And it's on Unreal Engine, of course. Our team is almost entirely new to the games industry. We are 100% indie, with most of us having this as our first significant team up. Our core team is incredibly knowledgeable of their fields, whether it be from traditional education of game design all the way to self-learning on significant levels. So they've also got some Black Site and DBOLICAL? Yeah. And you can see here, just moving on down, obviously the risks, you back it, you might not get anything for your money. Let's have a look at these rewards finally before we finish the video. $5 or more refugee. Buy them a couple of caffeinated beverages, but you will get in-game listing. $20 or more, this is where I went, which you get a copy of the SCP Pandemic, in-game listing inside of our game credits, backer roll in the Frey community, and Peacekeeper uniform skin. $50 or more, which is the Commander, where you get a copy of SCP Pandemic in-game listings, backer roll, Kickstarter, original soundtrack, digital audiobook, name in the game on the wall of Area 12, and access to unique in-game backer patch. $80 or more, you get 2 copies, and then all the same again. $100 or more, you get 5 copies, and you get a Global Oculate Coalition patch. About it. 200, you get 5 times tier exclusive character uniforms, 2 times physical global, 5 times copies of that. If you got a few friends, could be worth it. $300, obviously they just go up and up and up. Early pledge of $15 or more has gone, so just bear that in mind. That's gone as well. So you can see there they have just upped some of the back end. And yeah, I think this project looks rather good. I love a tactical shooter. They seem to be going about the right way. They've got loads of Discord members at the moment, like over 1,000. Plus as well with the 200 backers. Which 210 backers is a nice little start. And I really hope they reach that goal. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments below if you're going to back it, not back it, or if you're interested, thinking about it. If you want to talk about how Kickstarter works, if you've never backed anything, just drop me a message and I'll talk you through it, because it's a very easy process. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye.